Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching and listening today. This is going to be the mid-November 2021 reading for the zodiac sign Pisces. Totally fine if you find this video a few days before the middle of the month, a few days after the middle of the month. You'll find it when you need it. Reminder, my readings are very intuitive, so I will provide you the meaning of the tarot cards, but I'll also provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive. Additionally, please do check out your sun, moon, and rising, especially if you feel like this video did not resonate with you. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. In this first column, we're going to take a look at what's happened in November so far for you, or possibly the last few weeks. In column number 2, we're going to take a look at how we're going to finish out November, so what's coming for you. Column number 3, we're going to take a look specifically at career, finances, investments, any businesses you may own. Column 4 is going to be on love and relationships, family, and then in column 5, it's going to be a message from your future self or your higher powers, spirit guides. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to pull an affirmation card that's going to serve as a summary. So the card that we pulled is I am worthy. Absolutely, Pisces, you are worthy of anything that you want in life. But let's do some cards under this and see where this message takes us. Again, this is taking a look at what's happened so far for you in November, or what's happened so far in the last few weeks. First things first, we're starting out with the Star card. Love the Star card. This is renewal. This could be hope for you. You may have also come across some inner clarity. This could also be like miracle type energy, so maybe something you weren't expecting to come true that did come true. You might have also been in the spotlight for something, Pisces. Then we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands is a very bold card. This is a leader type card. Also very powerful. Some charm and courage coming with this card. So very positive energies so far for you, Pisces. And then last but not least in this column, we pulled the Page of Pentacles. This is patience. This also could have been a new job or raise or some sort of money news for you. You might have gotten surprise money that you weren't expecting. Whatever this was, you were very worthy of what you received. And with that King of Wands, this might have been something you had to ask for. Courage might have led you to what you received so far this month. But let's pull some cards and clarify. So just at a quick glance, what's coming through, Pisces, is that you've been in a stage that's been very tired, very trying, very hard. But this is showing that things have gotten significantly better. So let's read into these a little bit. We have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands, this is the tired card. Nine of Swords is also kind of a tired card, but let's talk through these. So this is stress, exhaustion, too many burdens. If you look at our sweet little gummy bear here, they're looking into all of these bundles of wands and they're crying. They're trying to carry too many things. They're trying to do too many things at once. It's just overwhelming. This is the exhausted card. When I see this, a lot of times I tell people potentially if that's what they do, maybe to meditate. You need some sort of relief. You're doing too much here. And that, again, is on top of our Star card. So I feel like this is going to be a good shift. There's been a renewal of energy, a renewal of hope. Something has been released, so you're not carrying this burden anymore, Pisces. So then the next card we have is the Nine of Swords. This is also a tired card. So definitely clear that we're coming off a period of tiredness. This little sweet gummy bear is sitting up in bed. This card is sometimes it could mean nightmares, it's anxiety, it's grief, it's depression. So we're moving out of this stage. And again, that's on top of our King of Wands, which is a very bold card. It's a very powerful card. It's very charming, very courageous. What I'm feeling is that you have your power back, Pisces. Then, last but not least, here at the bottom, we have the King of Wands. So this is, again, we had King of Wands twice. So a lot of like courage happening here, very powerful, very charming. Like I said, you like kind of have your feels back to you, Pisces. Like you're in a really good spot again. You're kind of like taking the bull by the horns, which is a good place to be in. And that's on top of our Page of Pentacles, which is patience. Again, this could have been like new job, raise, money. If that is the case for some of you, I would say that this was a good move. Maybe a bold move for you, but there's a lot of like, it was a power move, if that makes sense. So let's take a look at the next column. What's coming for you still in November? We have the card, I am beautiful. Make sure that you are acknowledging all that you are. Be taking care of yourself. With the I am beautiful card, this is beauty inside and out. And people around you absolutely see this beauty as well, Pisces. Let's pull some cards under here. Oops. Okay, so we have the Moon card. The Moon card is not necessarily a bad card, but sometimes it can be like something unforeseen popping up for you. It can also be a voluntary change, but the big things like the Face and the Moon, this is about trusting your intuition, so looking inner for answers. Let's see if we can clarify this, but this is like what I'm feeling is like something might pop up, Pisces. Or there might be some sort of change coming for you. The next card that we have is the Empress. This is like creation, so maybe this change is going to lead to some really wonderful creation. This is also a great card for pregnancy and fertility if that's what you're looking for. This is also the Abundance card. So whatever this pop up or change, I think it's going to lead to something beautiful and abundant. Then we have the Hangman. This is like kind of being confused, being unclear, like you're not really seeing right or feeling right. We'll clarify this. This is like kind of feeling stuck and feeling unsure, or maybe not seeing all of the details, which would make sense because we're wanting to make sure that we are using our intuition here. Let's clarify here some more. So on top of the Star card, we have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is my favorite card in the deck. I love it so much. This is a card of family, contentment, total love and support. So again, for those of you seeking pregnancy, fertility, I would say that this is a really great card for that. We have like a full rainbow here. We have a happy couple. We have kids playing. The grass is green. There's a house in the background. Water is running through. So I would definitely say that this is going to be a wonderful card. And so whatever this thing that pops up, it's going to have a good result. Or this change is going to have a good result. We then have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is waiting, waiting for results, or sometimes having to make a choice. So he's like just sitting, staring at the globe, waiting for something to happen. This also could be making a choice. Sometimes the globe indicates travel too. So for some of you, you might be traveling. Some of you might be traveling for fertility treatments even is a message that's coming through. But on top of the Empress card, this is like abundance. So this is creation. This waiting is going to pay off. So this waiting is going to be tenfold, Ten of Cups, whatever you're asking for. So although you are waiting, it's going to be a good result for you, definitely. Then we have the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is kind of like a bully card. It's not necessarily the best relationship. So what I'm getting from this is like you might be confused by your relationship at some point in time, Pisces, during this month. I don't think it's going to be a big deal for you. My recommendation here is make sure you look for facts, make sure you understand things that are coming up. Like don't just take things at face value. Make sure that you're looking into things and looking for all the details. Don't assume or jump to conclusions here, but just be very clear-minded as this kind of little hiccup comes up, this thing that you may be confused about. In the next column, let's go ahead and talk career, finances, money. This could be businesses you own or investments. You have all three major arcana. So I would say that there's some big news here in the career, money, finance wheelhouse for you here, Pisces. Let's start with the Chariot. Somebody once described this to me as the vroom vroom card, but this means you're going places. Something is going to be moving. This is action. This is change in motion. This is a new journey. Could be a new job for you, but it also, like, if things have felt stagnant, things are moving again, which is really good. We have that followed by the Death card. I know this card kind of freaks some people out, but it's not actually a bad thing. This is again saying change, like things are ending. It's time to move on to something new. We're looking for some sort of transformation. So whatever this change is, it's fully in movement. It's getting ready to come to an end. And then we have the Justice card. With the Justice card, this is typically very favorable for you. This is kind of like the cause and effect card, so like your hard work is paying off. It's kind of a win-win. So I would say whatever this movement is, there's kind of like an end of an era here. It's going to be in your favor, well-earned, well-deserved on your side, Pisces. Let's clarify though, of course. The first card we have is the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands, this is very free-spirited. This is a lot of creativity. So I would say that be creative as you move into this new chapter. Whatever this movement is, it may not be what you usually see it as, but be creative and think differently. If you're getting a new boss or something, I do think that that will be positive for you. We have the Moon card. I believe we had the Moon card in here already. We did. So the Moon is coming through twice. So it's just like I said, things kind of popping up. Definitely make sure you're watching your intuition, listening to your gut. But in this case, the Moon, this might have been like a very sudden change. Maybe we weren't thinking it was going to happen. But it does end up being voluntary, which is good. And just kind of trust your gut through this transition, whatever it may be. We have the Sun shining through in both cards. It is definitely going to be a good change, whatever that change may be. And then we have our Page of Cups. Our Page of Cups is very studious, like working hard, working towards something, diligently working. This could be new love for you. In that case, it's going to be more like new business type things, new relationships at work. And then it's on top of the Justice card. So the Justice card, again, is going to be favorable for you, whatever this is that's coming through. I would say these two paired together is very positive. Whatever this transition is, it's ending strong. Sorry for the stutter there. I'm getting the message too, like with this card, maybe volunteering. You might start volunteering at a different charity or a new charity, or like your job might even start offering volunteer time. But do capitalize on that time to get out into the community too. This is going to give you like kind of peace and harmony as well. It's going to be very fulfilling for you. Sorry it took me a minute to get that message out, but volunteerism will be good for you as well, Pisces. Taking a look at our next column, thinking about love, relationships, family. Let's see what comes through here. Okay, initially this could be solitude for some, but let's kind of read through these one by one. We have our 8 of Pentacles. This is a very hardworking card. This is like mastering your craft. You're also really enjoying what you're doing. So it's very positive in that nature, but it's like skilled. You're skilled at the things that you do. Let's see. So in the relationships term though, I would say that this is like a very healthy relationship, assuming you're in a relationship. I'm getting the message that some of you are also like working on yourself, which is always great. Whether you're single or in a committed relationship, working on yourself is always a great thing to do. We drop down into the Hermit card. So this is going within for clarity. you're kind of like on a quest for truth typically with this type of card. So you might feel a little isolated, but just make sure you're looking for answers within. It makes sense when we're seeing this card of like working on ourselves, going within. Then we have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups, you can see this person's head's hanging kind of low. The cups are knocked over. So there could have been some loss or regret, or like even feeling like you're not loved happening recently for you Pisces. We'll clarify that a little bit more, but I do want to acknowledge like some of you may not be feeling in this best place. But regardless if in a relationship or not in a relationship, lots of self-work happening, kind of bettering yourself, which is really wonderful. Okay, we have the Two of Swords card. This is like compromising or having to make a decision. So I feel like you made the choice to start working on yourself. You may have had to like compromise in a past relationship and not put yourself first. And now you are starting to put yourself first is what I'm getting from this. But you made the choice somehow, Pisces, to be working on yourself and taking care of yourself here. The next card we have is the Ace of Pentacles. This is a new card. Anytime you get an ace, it's like always newness. Typically, this is like a new job or raise or some sort of income type. But I would say for some of you, this is going to be a new relationship or kind of a new outlook on love life. It's on top of our Hermit card. So this is again going within for clarity. You're kind of on this quest to find something new, and you absolutely will. And we have the Star card. We have the Star card out already as well. So you have 2 stars, 2 moons. Star card though is wonderful. This is renewal. This is hope. This is inner clarity. This is like really finding yourself and feeling good. So on the other side of this kind of loss and grief and depression, it's going to be very, very positive. There's going to be like a renewal of energy happening for you Pisces, which is great. Last but not least, let's take a look at what your future self has to say or message from spirit guides. The card that comes up is I am gifted. Pisces, you are absolutely gifted. Make sure that you're sharing those gifts with those around you, but very, very talented in the things you're doing. So let's run through here and see what message we can carry into November for you. The first card that comes up is the Four of Swords. This is a tired card as well. This is like going into a retreat, resting, renewing yourself, like kind of recovery. I think in our earlier November reading, we were very much so in a recovery period. And we're seeing with this downward direction, you're coming out of this recovery period. You're kind of relearning how gifted and how skilled you were in so many things, Pisces. Then we have our Three of Cups. This is a wonderful friendship wonderful friendship card. Absolutely enjoy your friends as we move through November. This also could be celebration. You might be celebrating something, Pisces. And then this also is like a sign of support. So you're really well supported by those around you. Then we have our Queen of Cups. So Queen of Cups is nurturing, it's healing. In this case, the message that's coming through is like healed. Like I feel like you are feeling healed, you're feeling better, you're totally on the rebound, you're on the up and up, Pisces. So let's pull some clarifying cards here to take a look. Okay. Cup energy is standing out really strong in this column. Cup is oftentimes water sign and it's kind of emotional, so just keep that in mind as we go through this. But our first clarifying card is the World. So things have kind of come full circle for you Pisces. World card's always a great card to have. Some of you may be traveling. Oftentimes travel comes up with the World card. But this is like completing something in life. This is like completing a healing cycle for you, completing a lesson. So we've like fully gone through this recovery and energies will be coming back up for you. We have the Seven of Pentacles. This is the waiting card. So this very well could have taken some time. Like you had to be patient. You've been working really hard, and like success feels like it was delayed. You're waiting, waiting, waiting. It's like you planted your pentacles, but it's taken a while for them to grow. But you're finally there. That's on top of that Three of Cups also, which is like celebratory, that kind of full circle of support and friendship. So I would say that it's fully come to fruition, but this is acknowledging that it may have taken some time for you, Pisces. Then we have our Two of Cups card. Love the Two of Cups. This is, again, a really good relationship card, so definitely enjoy your friends and family as we move through November. This could also be like a very romantic love partnership type card. That was on top of our Queen of Cups, which is like that nurturing, healing, supported card. So definitely a really great circle of support there for you, Pisces. At this point in time, I will pull 3 additional cards from the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck, and these will just be yes or no questions. So if you don't have questions in mind, you can pause the video really quick to think of your questions, and then I'll give you 3 yes or no answers. So let's go ahead and get started. Question number 1, we have the Eight of Hearts. This is a number 36 card. I would say that this is going to be a yes for you. Our number 2 question, this is the Ace of Spades, the number 37 card. This is going to be no. And then for our 3rd question, this is the Three of Clubs, the number 5 card. This is yes. So yes, no, yes to your 3 questions, Pisces. I am also going to pull you a healing note here from our Healing Notes deck of cards. Let's see what healing message we have. Surround yourself with people who make you hungry for life, touch your heart, and nourish your soul. And very, very last, if you didn't watch your earlier November video, I always do pull a card out of this Healing Stones deck. It's a crystal that you can carry with you throughout the month, like keep it in your pocket, put it on your nightstand, put it on your desk at work, and it will support you throughout the month of November. But Moonstone is a very feminine card. It's also devotion, but it's very intuitive, and it allows you to like calm down crazy things at the time that they come up. So Moonstone is a really great card for you, or stone for you to be carrying. Thank you so much, Pisces, for tuning in and watching. If you do feel inclined, I included my Venmo in the comments box if you would like to make a donation, but please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonated with you, and have a wonderful rest of your November, Pisces. Thank you so much.